24 races between him here. Number 1 is Far Senior, ridden by Norman Williamson. 2, Mr. Ed, Derek Morris. 3, Won't Be Gone Long, Mick Fitzgerald. 4, Marano, ridden by Lorcan Wah. 5 is Usher's Island, ridden by Adrian Maguire. 6, Indian Tonic, Chris Maude. 7 is Gold Cap, incidentally a judge the best turned out, so winning £50 for his lass, Debbie Thomas, and ridden by Michael Hourigan. 8 is Hay Cottage, ridden by Richard Dunwoody. 9, Southern Minstrel, Chris Grant. 10, Syrah J, £1 overweight for Simon McNeil, and 11 On the Hooch, £3 overweight for Mr. Johnny Bradman. Let me just remind you that they start out in the country. Valentine's is the first fence. The Chair is number 7, the Water 8, Beaches 14, the Canal 16, Valentine 17, 22 fences in all. They've earned £475,000 between them, these horses, and here's how they bid on them.
Usher's Island, no surprise there at 5-2, the favourite, a horse who's winner over 4 miles at Cheltenham and 2.5 miles this season, so he's got everything. Indian Tonic, super jumper, 7-2. Far Senior has gone out half a point from 11-2 to 6-1. He's a horse who's expected to jump these fences for fun. Mr. Ed, the talking horse, he's at 6s also. The same price, Marano. Bad-legged horse, but a decent one. Won't Be Gone Long at 12s. The same price, Southern Minstrel. Syrah J, a winner over these fences at 16-1. Gold Cap, I think that's a generous price myself at 25-1. And Hay Cottage 33s. On the Hooch from the stable who won the first race here has drifted from 33s to 50s.
This time they've got a very short run to the first, and they're off at the first time of asking, and Won't Be Gone Long, one of the leaders, with On the Hooch and Usher's Island as they come to the first fence, which is Valentine's Brook. And quite a bad peck by Gold Cap, and Hay Cottage made a mistake at the back of the field. Marano's last but one, but Indian Tonic's come through to dispute the lead on the inside and to take it up with a beautiful jump. A peck there by Far Senior, and they come now to the first open ditch with Indian Tonic leading from Syrah J, Won't Be Gone Long, then Usher's Island and Far Senior, and they're followed by Mr. Ed, On the Hooch, Southern Minstrel, Gold Cap, then Marano, and a long way back is Hay Cottage as they go to the fourth. Indian Tonic by 3 lengths. Indian Tonic at it now, jumps it clear of Syrah J and Won't Be Gone Long, then Usher's Island, Far Senior, Mr. Ed, and then Marano improving a few places with Southern Minstrel, Gold Cap and On the Hooch, and already a long way back is Hay Cottage as we join Peter O'Sullivan.
Yes, Indian Tonic and Chris Maude blazing the trail from Won't Be Gone Long and Syrah J, the previous course winner, with behind him Usher's Island. Then comes Marano, or Mr. Ed rather, just behind Mr. Ed is Far Senior, and then Gold Cap, and behind him Southern Minstrel. Then comes Marano as they run down to the fence that'll be the penultimate on the next circuit. Indian Tonic on the inside, Won't Be Gone Long and Syrah J, they're the 3 leaders. From Usher's Island in third, then comes Far Senior, then Mr. Ed, On the Hooch going well, behind them Marano, and then Gold Cap and Southern Minstrel and Hay Cottage. Indian Tonic still leading them, and all safely over that, but this is the Chair now, one of the most daunting obstacles on the course. It's number 7 of the 22 in this Crowther Holmes Becher chase, and Indian Tonic is leading them all to it. Indian Tonic lands in the lead from Won't Be Gone Long and Syrah J and Usher's Island. They're all safely over the Chair and now making their way towards the water that's still got ice on it, and Indian Tonic is the leader. From Usher's Island moves into second on the inside, or Won't Be Gone Long, and then Syrah J, and then comes Far Senior, then Mr. Ed and Marano, and behind them Southern Minstrel, then comes Gold Cap, and then On the Hooch and Haywood Cottage. And as they go, Hay Cottage, and as they go out into the country and make their way to the Melling Road, it's still Indian Tonic, who's made just about all the running so far. From Usher's Island on the inside, it Won't Be Gone Long. Then comes Syrah J and Far Senior, and then Marano and Southern Minstrel and Gold Cap and Hay Cottage. And last is On the Hooch as we rejoin John Hanmar.
And they're coming to the 9th, and Indian Tonic, who took up the running very early in the race and has jumped beautifully, is still out there in the lead from Won't Be Gone Long and Usher's Island, then Syrah J, and Mr. Ed, then Far Senior. They're all over that, all standing as they come to the 10th. Indian Tonic the leader from Won't Be Gone Long, Asher's Island on the inside, then Sirrah J, Mr. Ed, Southern Minstrel, Far Senior, Hay Cottage, who's improved a bit as they come to the next open ditch. Indian Tonic leads into it. Another fine jump, Asher's Island over second, then Won't Be Gone Long. A little gap then to Mr. Ed, Sirrah J, then Far Senior and Southern Minstrel as they jump the next. Indian Tonic, and there Won't Be Gone Long's fallen, a crashing fall. First faller of the race, and Indian Tonic leads from Asher's Island. They're clear of Mr. Ed, Far Senior, Sirrah J, Southern Minstrel, Gold Cap and Hay Cottage as they jump the one before Becher's. And Indian Tonic still in the lead. Mr. Ed hit that one on the hooches last. Won't Be Gone Long's up on his feet, but not yet, I'm afraid, Fitzgerald, as they run down to Becher's. And Indian Tonic on the left with the white sleeves, Asher's Island and Adrian Maguire on the right. And they're over clear of Mr. Ed and Far Senior and Southern Minstrel, who's improving. And they're all over Becher's on the hooches. A long way last as they jump the one after Becher's, and still Indian Tonic from Asher's Island. They're clear of Far Senior, Mr. Ed, then Southern Minstrel improving on the outside of Sirrah J as they come quickly to the canal turn. And still Indian Tonic jumps it well. Asher's Island over second, then Far Senior, Mr. Ed, then Southern Minstrel, Sirrah J, Hay Cottage, Gold Cap, Murano, and on the hooch as Indian Tonic jumps Valentine's with a 4-length lead now from in second place Asher's Island. Coming to the 5th from home, Indian Tonic from Asher's Island, a big gap to Mr. Ed and Far Senior, and Indian Tonic and Asher's Island both fly that. They're well clear still of Mr. Ed, then Sirrah J and Murano, a faller at the back of the field, coming to the last ditch, 4 from home. And Indian Tonic, not quite so fluent there, but still 3 lengths ahead of Asher's Island. A big gap to Mr. Ed, Sirrah J, and Gold Cap is a faller there as they come to the 3rd last. Indian Tonic from Asher's Island, who made a bad mistake, lost ground. Mr. Ed over 3rd, then Southern Minstrel 4, Sirrah J 5, Hay Cottage 6, Far Senior 7, and on the hooch just jumping is 8th. But as they go across the Melling Road with 2 to jump, it's still Indian Tonic with Asher's Island closing again, and Southern Minstrel making ground in 3rd ahead of Mr. Ed as we join Peter O'Sullivan.
Yes, it's still Indian Tonic who's made a gallant effort to make all the running so far, with Asher's Island breathing down his neck, having recovered from that mistake. Then comes Southern Minstrel and then Mr. Ed. Difficult to see anything else, although way back behind them is Sirrah J as they come down towards the 2nd last. And it's still Indian Tonic, Chris Maude from Adrian Maguire coming to join him now at the 2nd last. Asher's Island on the near side, but he makes it, he's gone! Indian Tonic is left well clear of the 2nd last. It looks as though there's one fence now between him and victory. Indian Tonic surely only has to jump the 22nd fence to win it. And he's over and clear. Indian Tonic striding away after a fantastic performance. Indian Tonic a long way clear as he comes to the elbow. Indian Tonic, we've got to look some way back now to see the nearest challenger, Southern Minstrel and then Mr. Ed. But it's Indian Tonic, it's all Indian Tonic round the home turn with a furlong to run. Southern Minstrel is 2nd, Mr. Ed 3rd, and Sirrah J 4, and Indian Tonic racing up towards the line under Chris Maude is going to win the Crowther Holmes Becher Chase, and at the line, Indian Tonic is the winner. 2nd is Southern Minstrel. 3rd is Mr. Ed, 4 Sirrah J, 5 is Hay Cottage, and those are the only 5 of the 11 who set out to complete the course, except here comes on the hooch with 47-year-old Johnny Bradburn keeping going to complete. And so the result, first, number 6, Indian Tonic, the 4-to-1 winner, owned by Mrs. Joanne Richards, trained by Nigel Twiston-Davies, ridden by Chris Maude. 2nd, number 9, Southern Minstrel, owned by Mr. Bernard Hathaway, trained by Peter Cheeseborough, ridden by Chris Grant. And 3rd, number 2, Mr. Ed, owned by the Talking Horse Partnership, trained by Roger Curtis and ridden by Derek Morris, with 4th, number 10, Sirrah J.
So, Indian Tonic wins the Crowther Holmes Becher Chase at 4 to 1. Second, Southern Minstrel 12 to 1. Third, Mr. Ed at 15 to 2.